Thank you so much for joining my live. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but that kind of makes me feel better. Today I'm going to be going over what's in our Summer Solstice box and kind of my why behind why I wanted to do it. And then also I'm going to be going over some of the pieces and like do a little sneak peek of our Statement 2 collection that is coming out on Friday, next Friday the 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific. So first I'm going to go over the Summer Solstice box and kind of like why I wanted to do that, and then I'm going to show you some of my favorite pieces in the next collection. And I'm really nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous when I do these. Like, I could be on a podcast, I'm fine. I could talk to you in person, I'm fine. But for some reason, when I am live on Instagram, it like makes me insane. So anyways, this is our Summer Solstice box. It comes in one of our branded beautiful boxes, and it has all of the cards and information about the people who are in it. And before I go through what's in the box, I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I wanted to do a Summer Solstice box, because it might seem like strange or out of left field for a jewelry brand to be putting together a wellness box, but there's also jewelry in it, and it comes from a very genuine place, and a place of like wanting to inspire and encourage you to live in your true magic. And so this box was, well, actually, if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I put out some candles and room sprays and things a couple years ago. I've also put out some other products that I've collaborated with other business owners to create, and that's something that's very important to me. But aromatherapy in itself is something that has been like the cornerstone of my life, and it's something that I use and incorporate in my life all the time. Smells, I'm always wearing perfumes and oils and lighting incense in my house, and have tons of candles. And for me, it's the way that I kind of set my mood and I guide my energy. Even smudges and things like Palo Santo and sage, even though they cleanse the energy of the room, they're also setting an intention. They're setting a space for you to create an intention and kind of marking that moment. And so one of the reasons why I wanted to put together this box was not only because everything smells so good, but because it's the perfect time to connect back to nature, to connect back to yourself, to connect back to the earth and the energies that are around us, and really just send a sign to the universe that you are ready to live in your magic, and you're going to be intentional about it. And when you surround yourself with beautiful things and things that you love, not only are you making yourself happy, but you're really setting an intention for giving back to yourself in that moment, and letting yourself really enjoy everything that life has to give. And something that was really important for me this year was learning how to enjoy the everyday. So much of a perfectionist business owner is, when this happens, then I'll reward myself, or after this happens, then I'll buy myself this thing, or I'll take a walk when I'm done with this thing. And the whole thing about life is every day is a gift, and every day we should have gratitude, and every day we should take time to enjoy and make space for ourselves. And so creating a box like this is my like ode to collaboration and the love of my mountain, but my love for all of you, because this is a sign that this is the perfect time and place to start giving back to yourself and to really gift yourself with the things that you love and that make you happy. And just one more thing about astrology, about this time of year, and why I kind of wanted to do it now, is because summer is all about collaboration and community and extrovertedness and being in the sun and getting together and celebrating the community that we have and one another. And so that's kind of like why I created this box, was not only to bring my community together, but to bring it to all of you, to share what I love with you, to send a letter to you to love yourself, and then connect it all back together. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what's in the box. like I said, everything smells so delicious, and I don't know all of the ingredients of everything off the top of my head. And thank you again to everybody who's here. I really appreciate you being here because it is scary for me. So I'm going to go through this stuff really quickly because I do want to get to these statement pieces, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. But while I'm going through, you can look at this beautiful piece that I have here. This is one of the pieces that's going to be in our collection release on Friday the 28th, so stay tuned. Okay, so the 5 people who are the makers in this box are myself, and Amalia Gardner, who is a Chinese medicine doctor and acupuncturist who lives up here, Marisa of Wildland Organics, who owns Wildland Retreats and Wildland Organics in town, which is a shop in Idlewild, so if you ever come, you can visit her. I also have in here is Mary of Wild and Craft, and she makes teas. She also works with the Sierra Club and helps to keep our surrounding areas beautiful and safe. And also the room spray and the candle, I collaborated with Diana of Wax Apothecary, and that is another brand that's based out of Idlewild, and she handcrafts all of her scents from natural essential oils. And they are based, this one in particular, Grounding Tranquility, is based on my own personal scent that I love to wear. So this is the oil by Amalia. We have tags on the ones that are being shipped, and they have the ingredients on them, and then there's also going to be a card with the instructions. This is called Ultra Petal, and it's supposed to be a face oil, but I really, really love it also for my hands. And it has frankincense and olive oil and rose and sandalwood and a ton of other amazing things I can't think of the top of my head, but it's really so delightful and such a treat after time in the sun or like a day where like your skin just went through it. It's really amazing and very nourishing, very replenishing, and very refreshing. The next thing that we have is the Into the Wild bug repellent, which is 84% organic, and it's all plant-based and it's all natural. It's made of a variety of different herbs and ingredients that help to keep the bugs away in a natural way, but also it smells good and it's moisturizing. So it's not like, I put it on the other day with my oil and it smelled so good, like so many herbs, and I love all the plants. It just felt really good on the skin, and it dried really nicely and it felt really good. Hi to all of you guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, and I really love this, and it's the perfect combination with this to keep your skin feeling good, but then also keep the bugs away. And they have been so bad, and actually it worked against the horse flies that have been biting the crap out of me, and I hate them so much. So the next thing that I'm going to go over is our room spray and candle. So the candle comes in this little box, and it's a little like travel size candle. It is in a ceramic container, so you know you can use the container afterwards for a ring tray or all kinds of different stuff that you want to use it for. And then this is the room spray, and these are both the Grounding Tranquility scent, which is a scent that I developed with my friend Chloe a long time ago, and it has pumpkin, patchouli, and lavender. Oh my god, it smells so good. Like, honestly, this is like, every time I open this box, it makes me so happy. So it's so good. And this candle, they actually last a really long time for being super small, and all of the stuff in this box is travel size, so that's awesome. And you can take it with you on your vacations or your mini weekend trips or whatever you would like. And so I also, this is the smoky quartz, or one of the smoky quartz that come in the box. And so this is something that you can add to your altar. You can keep in your purse, in your bra, whatever you like. I like to keep stones on me, and I switch them out at different times. I also included, this is just a Palo Santo. This is an extra little treat that's not even listed on there. It kind of is acting as like a buffer between two of the bottles, but it's also great if you want to set the mood, if you want to use your candle and your smoky quartz to meditate and ground you back to nature, back to the planet. So Those are just a little added magic for you. And then before I go through, so this is the crystal ball, not crystal ball, it's a lariat necklace that usually has a crystal ball, but I am doing a limited edition with a Herkimer diamond, and I'm gonna actually take this out. Would be hard to put it on. I do have photos of this, but you can see it's so pretty, and they're raw, so they have like a different dimension to them that the crystal balls don't have. They have so many different shapes, and I love Herkimer diamonds because they're just so special. They're so beautiful. They're a different form of quartz, and which is my favorite, you know. And this is just this little special magic tree. It's also called the stone of attunement. So you can use it when you are meditating, when you're grounding, if you want to just feel a little bit of extra magic and harness the power of the sun. I love this necklace, and it's like a little special treat that you can get with this box. And last but not least is our sun tea, and this is by Wild and Craft. It comes with tea bags as well for you to use with them. And this is dandelion, lemongrass, and spearmint tea. And this is my favorite kind of tea because during the summer, sun tea is like the moment the sun actually came out, before it was even summer. It's not even summer yet technically, but the first thing I did was started to make sun tea, and you can really make sun tea out of any tea. There's just some teas that lend itself better with like the flavor and, you know, all of that. I'm not a tea expert, so don't ask me. But this one is really good. All of these different flavors are so refreshing and really good for you. The dandelion has like a little bit of like an earthy bitterness. The spearmint obviously tastes like spearmint, but it's very light. It doesn't taste like minty or anything like that. It actually only amplifies the flavor of the lemongrass. Lemongrass and spearmint, for some reason, are just so good together. And during the summer in an iced tea, it's like delicious. So just to go back over everything, we have our bug spray, our room spray, and candle that are the same scent. We have our ultra petal face oil and hand oil, and our sun tea, the necklace, and the Palo Santo and smoky quartz. So these boxes were only supposed to be available until Sunday, but I might extend it. I just haven't made that decision yet. So if you want to find out, just make sure that you join our email list, and that's also where you'll be able to get access or early access to our collection releases, as well as sneak peeks and behind the scenes content of our collection updates and one-of-a-kind releases. And we have some new products hitting the site tomorrow. I didn't put on my brass rings, oops, but I mean, not brass, bronze. And so some of those new bronze pieces are going to be hitting the site tomorrow, and those are going to be limited edition available. So now we're going to go into the statement collection. And I am going to just show you, I have one piece on, and I'm going to show you 4 other pieces that are going to be available on Friday. And that's Friday the 28th, not this Friday, so a week from this Friday coming up. And all of these pieces will first be released to our VIP people, which are our email list, and Patreon get an extra 10 minutes. So if you have been thinking about joining the Patreon, you do get a week for free. So this might be the perfect time to do it. So yeah. Okay, so this is one of the pieces. I love this one, this collection. Even though we're doing more statement pieces, each one of them kind of has like a different inspiration. And so the inspiration behind this one is kind of like stepping into your power. The last one, I called a lot of the pieces different names of strong female characters in sci-fi and fantasy. And so this one is along the same lines, but it's really about like stepping into your power, harnessing the energy that you have, and also like a really feminine presence. I created a lot of different pieces and mechanisms and stuff. So this is this one, and I'm not going to try on the other ones because I will be posting some reels with those, and I don't want to spend time doing that, but I will show you the other pieces. So as I said, there's going to be some bronze pieces in this collection as well. Now this is one of the pieces. It's kind of hard to show when it's not on, but it has this awesome little piece that hangs down, and then this one goes around your neck. Actually, I might as well just put them on, but it might take a second because I just got my nails done and sometimes it's hard to get the clasps. So I'm gonna put this one on for you, and if you guys like this, I will do more for sure. So yeah, this is where the clasp is annoying. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and the reason why I decided to do bronze was because, thank you, the reason why I decided to do bronze was not only because I have had a lot of requests for it, but because I just feel like we should always be changing and moving and trying new things, and so why not? So I love this piece. Oh, and all the chain for the bronze pieces are gold filled chain. So the insides are coated, you won't have any reactions to your skin, and the chain and the findings are all gold filled, so you're not going to, you know, have any issues with them. And I really love, I don't know if I can get close, if you could see this. And I know that it seems like this might be uncomfortable, but I actually, like, it never really bothers me, and I kind of love, it feels like a little bit protective the way that it sits. And I love how this one hangs, so you're kind of getting two necklaces in one, and you can, it's not detachable. I try to do that, it caused too many problems. So this one is quartz and bronze with gold filled chain and gold filled findings. And all the other pieces that I create, if it's not bronze now, is sterling silver. So everything, including the findings, are, sorry, I probably look crazy trying to get this off. My nail's just not catching it. But yeah, everything is sterling silver, and so you should never have a reaction. If you ever have any questions about metal allergies, please let me know. I'm happy to always answer any questions if I can be of assistance. So the next one is pretty crazy. This is like probably the biggest piece besides the one that I just had on earlier. And oh, thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate you watching. So a lot of the time with the chains that we have, I kind of set them at a specific length, but a lot of the times I will shorten them or lengthen them to fit how I want them to fit. And so I kind of choose something that will be universally wearable by people, but at the end of the day, it's really up to you to determine like what feels most comfortable and what feels good for you. And so we offer chain extensions on as additions that you can buy with your pieces, and you can also shorten them by clipping the clasp on another part of the chain. So this piece is really crazy. It has 3 big quartz pieces. I love it because it also has like this, not a hinge, but it's connected by jump rings that we've hand fabricated. This is a true power piece. I think I would like it like right there, but in an effort to save time, this is where it's going to be. It feels very powerful. It feels really good. And if you have a sensitive neck, it is heavy, but I don't feel like it's pulling in any way. And so I really love these quartz faceted pieces. I feel like they really, like the shape for some reason helps to amplify the magic that quartz really has to offer. And so that's this piece. Here you go. And there will also be photos and videos in the form of reels coming up in the next week. So stay tuned for those. And I have two more pieces I want to show you. The next one is going to be bronze. So like I said, I made some interesting mechanisms this time, and not mechanisms, interesting pieces, I guess. So I created this necklace. This was kind of inspired by like Frazetta style artwork and just like super powerful like beefy crystal jewelry. And this piece is bronze, and so this is all fabricated and it's soldered on, so it's never going to fall off or anything like that. And this one is actually on a sterling silver chain. Like I said, all the other ones are on a gold filled chain. We ran out, and I feel like mixed metals are kind of cool, so why not? So this one is longer, and I'll show you where it sits at on me, and then I'll kind of show you where I would put it. And again, the reason is because a lot of the time some of my customers have bigger boobs and I don't. So but this is where this one kind of sits, and I love that this piece kind of holds it. It's super interesting and just unique. But this one I would actually wear probably up here for me, just because I like that kind of sitting at, you know, my chest in the center. It feels really good. I'm actually going to shorten it so you can see it. And it'll take a second because, again, nails. It's always a push and pull, you know, like you have nice nails, but then you can't open your clasps. Probably even shorter than that. So you always have to give and take with everything, right? But yeah, so again, these pieces are going to be released on Friday the 28th. Let's see if I can get this. And that'll be at 10 a.m. If you want to access all of our pieces when they go live, make sure that you are on our email list. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so that's kind of where I would probably wear it. So I don't know if you can see the chain here, but it's clasped on a different part. Oh, it's somewhere over here. Anyways, you can see this little tail, and I don't really mind it because I usually just tuck it behind my hair and no one can see, but it allows you to have versatility in the pieces that you're wearing. And I always opt for going for something longer and then making it shorter, but this one just feels like, I love the way it looks, I love the way it feels, and it's something that's super different, so it makes me happy. And the last one is going to be a silver piece, and it's also showing one of the like new type of components that I made. And the components actually came from old pieces, not old pieces, but like old designs that I had worked on that I kind of just shape shifted into different things. So hold on, let's get this one off. And so yeah, so like I was saying, there are different templates and things that I have made in the past that I kind of changed and shifted into something new. So this one is this, and I love this guy. It's like, it makes a statement, but it's still kind of simple. Again, I'll show you the length that the chain actually is, and then where I would kind of wear it. So, well, thank you for ordering a ring for your wife. I appreciate that. So I really do. Honestly, like, any support you guys can give me is like, it means the world. It means that we can keep on doing what we do, and it really just like brings so much joy to my heart. So this is where this piece kind of sits, and I do like it here, but my preference would be to wear it higher. And so again, I'm going to shorten the chain length here. And if you guys ever want a custom like chain length, like if it's shorter, we're always happy to do it, and if it's longer, we just have to charge a little bit for the extra chain, but we can always do that for you whenever you like. So this, and you can see the little tails right here, and so that just goes away, and honestly I don't really care because whatever. So yeah, so this is one of my favorites too, and I love this one because it feels really good on, but it's also, like I said, it's like strong and has a statement, makes a statement, but it's also like, it can be, it's not as large as some of the other pieces that I make, so I could actually add another necklace underneath it, and so the chain would come here and be hanging underneath, but it's also perfect on its own and can really just make a statement with the shape that it provides. So those are the 5 pieces that I'm going to go over. I'm going to put back the one that I had on first. Does anybody have any questions about any of the pieces that I was showing, or do you have any pieces or any questions about the collection, or any questions about, yes, I love necklaces. I love anything that you can adjust, but that's because I'm really bad at making decisions. So anyways, if anybody has, how many other pieces are in this new statement collection? So there's either 16 or 17. And so there's a bunch of the crystal pieces like this and the ones that I showed you today with quartz. And then there's a couple that were left over from the Spring and Earth collection, a couple necklaces, and that's like 1 or 2. I also have a cuff, and then I have some smaller necklaces, just a couple of those. So yeah, so I think it's about 16 or 17, between 15 and 17. I didn't get the final count yet. I don't remember. But you can't hear what I'm saying. Huh. Maybe you have to turn up your volume. I don't know. It seems like other people can hear me. So, but yes, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate your support and your love. But yeah, so that's some of the pieces. I will, if you guys like these lives, I will absolutely do one again. If you want me to show off the other pieces in the collection, please let me know. These are scary, but it also gets easier as you do it, and it's just about showing up. And because we have to, with so many of you guys, my only connection to is online. Like, the more I can do this, the better it will be. Yes, please. Yes, I don't know why I have a weird thing in my head. I think it's because I just am always so busy that then thinking like, oh, I have to like get ready and I have to do this and blah blah. But you know what? It's really not as scary as it seems. So with that being said, I really appreciate anybody who came in and checked out what I had to say today. We have our Summer Solstice boxes. Please join our email list. That really, really, really helps, and it helps you to get all the information that you want from our brand, including updates and events, sales, all of that. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with socials. I try to join Kara or whatever it is, but it won't even let me upload a photo, so I don't know what to do. But yeah, so please check out everything that we have to offer. Support your favorite brands, shop local, support your community, and again, just thank you for being here. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to save this. I don't know how to do this. But I guess, does anybody know how to save a live? Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm excited for the box too. And they're available. I'm not sure if I'm going to extend it, so if you want one, please let me know. But if anybody also knows how to save this, let me know. I don't know. But yes, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Oh, one more thing. And if you are in Chicago and you want to come see us, we're going to be at Sideshow Gallery this weekend on Friday for their opening soiree, for their Summer Solstice event and celebration. I'm also going to be at Sideshow Gallery on Saturday for their market. It's from 3 to 8 p.m. This is in Chicago, Illinois. And then also, we are going to be at Motoblock with Tarnish, who's another one of our stores that's also in Chicago. That's like a motorcycle festival, a music festival. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I guess I'm not going to be able to save it, but I will talk to you later. Bye.